So over unders, doing 5 in each direction. After 5 over unders, we're going to do 5 body weight squats. Feet are shoulder width apart. And we're getting low, squeezing the glutes at the top. And then we're going to stand on this band with both feet, pulling it around our necks. We're going to do 5 good mornings. Hips press back, maintaining a flat back as you come down. Just 5 times. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So 5 over unders. Five squats. 5 good mornings. You could also make this a Romanian deadlift if you really wanted to. Right, and you're going to give me 1 more set there. 5, 5, and 5. Just opening up through those shoulders, and then warming up the hips and knees. Nice work. So today we have EMOMs. Every minute on the minute, we have a short circuit. We'll do each minute for 8 minutes in a row. Start light. You can always add weight. It's going to be fine. You can also, I'm just trying to get you some endorphins. Maybe help you break a sweat. I'm not trying to make you pass out or puke. So if you need to rest longer before the next minute. Our first circuit. Our 3 movements are Romanian deadlift. Could also make this a good morning with that band around your neck. But hinge position, pressing the hips back, squeezing the glutes at the top. We have 10 reps here. We then have 5 upright row. Leading with the elbows, your glutes are on, you're exhaling at the top. And then you have 5 bent over rows, which you can do with 1 weight, 2 weights, or a band. Hinge position. Your hands are starting just below the shoulders, pulling them up to your chest if you're using 1 weight, or just past your ribs with 2. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, then back down. 10 Romanian deadlifts, 5 upright rows, and 5 bent rows. All right, any questions or modifications? All right. I think I want that. See what happens. Okay. All right, so we're going to go for 8 minutes. We're starting with our Romanian deadlift, and go. 10 reps here. Then 5 upright rows, leading with the elbows. Then 5 bent over rows. And then we're resting. We have 25 seconds to rest here. We're breathing, letting our heart rate come down a little bit. We're going to start again in 10 seconds here. There's 3, 2, 1, and go. Five upright row. And then 5 bent rows. And we're resting. Nice work. Nice job. Sets 2 down. You're doing great. We're going to start in 10 seconds. If you need to, you can shave off a couple of reps here. Maybe do 8 RDLs. There's 2, 1, and go. All right, we got this. We're going to start in 10 seconds. There's 3, 2, 1, and go. Man. We're halfway through. What was that?
Was that 4?
That was 4. Yes, we're halfway through this first round. Totally manageable. There's 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and go. Great. Nice job. We just have 3 rounds to go here. There's 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, I'm mixing up my exercises. There we go.
Oh, wait, I forgot what I was doing. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm the worst. We're just getting those upright rows and bent rows in. Whew.
I don't know what I was doing. I started with an overhead press.
That's awesome. There's 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, we have one more set here. Yeah. There's 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Ta-da! Nice work. Yeah. That was round 1. We're going to rest and breathe. And drink some water, reset the clock. Yeah. I mean, they're no Tabatas.
You know, Tabata's fine. The ones that I hate
Yeah.
are the as many rounds as possible. The
Oh,
AMRAPs.
really? I love those, but
Because there's no break. It's like, oh, take a break when you feel like it. But then it's like,
or like after each set.
right, but then for how long, Elizabeth?
You have to listen to your body. That's the thing.
Yeah, my
It's hard.
body's going to be like, let's rest some more. Let's keep resting.
Yeah, just keep on resting. Sometimes that's okay. All right. Our second round. We're going to set the clock for 8 minutes again. And this time, we are going to do 5 squats. You can do this body weight. You can make it a goblet squat, getting low and squeezing the glutes at the top. Just 5. We then have 5 halos, starting with your weight in front of your chest. You have a kettlebell that's upside down, bringing it around the back of your head. So you're going to do 5 in one direction, and then you're going to reverse it for 5 in the other. Trying not to punch yourself in the eyeglasses or nose, please. And then you have 5 overhead press. Just starting with that weight in front of your chest, pressing straight up. 5 reps. 5, 5, and 5. Squat, halo, overhead press. You don't need to use the same weight for everything, but maybe you only have one weight. So then that's what we got. All right. So we're going to start this clock. 8 minutes, starting with 5 squats, and go. Man. Doing halos fast is hard.
It is.
It is. It is. All right. We're going to start here in 10 seconds. There's 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice work. Also, doing halos into overhead press is hard.
I'm noticing that.
Yeah, I think I was maybe a little too confident in that first set. Like, oh yeah, I could do 2 weights on that overhead press. Maybe if I didn't do halos. We're starting in 8 seconds here. There's 3, 2, 1, and go. We're resting and breathing. There's 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. It's our 4th round. We're halfway through the 2nd set. Yeah. It's 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Gonna be daring and drink some water in the middle of this. Here's 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. We have 2 more sets here. We could do it. There's 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice work. We have one more set here. It's 10 seconds. I just got really hungry.
Me too.
There is 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm mixing it up. At least it's the last set. Here we go. Ooh. Nice work. We're going to rest and breathe. Wow. Phew. Give those shoulders a rest. Maybe give those legs a rest too.
And then you're going to make me do inchworms. I just know it.
It's true. I mean, that's what's on the program.
I saw that. These is just 2, right?
2 inchworms. All right. But no sit-outs. I took the sit-outs out. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You could thank my hips because they were like, there's no way. No way in hell.
Thanks, Elizabeth Hibbs.
Oh. Yeah. All right. So we have one more round here. And for this last round, it is all body weight. So you can put those weights to the side. And we are going to do 2 inchworms. Keeping the legs as straight as possible. We're reaching for the toes. Walking the hands out to a full plank. And at the bottom, we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together. If you're really feeling good about things, give me a push-up. Walk your hands back in. And then you're going to walk your hands out again. At the bottom here, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together, maybe give me a push-up, and then you're going to give me 3 mountain climbers on each side, same knee to elbow. And then you're going to roll over on your back for 3 glute bridges with overhead reach, digging the heels in, the hips pop up, reaching across the body and overhead as the other hand reaches for the heel. We're going to do 3 on each side, keeping the hips up. And then we're going to rest and do it again. Just 8 times through.
Okay.
All right, so that's 2 inchworms, 3 mountain climbers, and 3 glute bridges with an overhead reach. And just like with all the other rounds, if it's killing you, shave off a rep or 2. If you feel like you don't need any rest in between sets, you can go ahead and add an extra rep. Just in case. Just in case. All right. And we're going to reset this clock. And you are starting with inchworms. Just giving me 2 and staying at the bottom for those mountain climbers. And go. bringing knee to elbow, keeping the shoulders over the hands. 3 on each side. And then onto your back for your glute bridge with overhead reach. All right.
Sucks.
Do you need a modification?
Just a question. When you go from the mountain climbers to the bridge thing,
Yeah.
do I have to come up first?
No.
On that? Okay.
No, just roll right over. We're going to start here in 3, 2, 1, and go. Yes, you do not need to come up in between any of those movements.
Okay.
The intention with this third round is to keep your heart rate up, but turn it more into mobility movements. We have 10 seconds before we start again. There's 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice work. We have 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. We're 4 rounds in, just 4 rounds to go.
Getting up is the hardest part.
Yes. It's 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Man, the overhead reach with the glute bridge, it feels so good on my hips. The only thing that bothers me is the rug on my shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Argue the case for a yoga mat. Or long sleeves. We're starting in 8 seconds here. 2, 1, and go. Freya's just gonna walk circles around me.
Yeah.
She's being supportive.
Oh God.
Just 2 more sets here. We got it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Phew. Here's 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh God.
Yeah. You got this. We just have 1 more set, and then we are done.
Oh shit. Oh God.
Here's 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. When you're done, lie down there. Just drop your hips. We're going to hang out here for a second.
Okay.
And we're going to keep our left heel planted and cross our right ankle over the left knee. Just thinking about pressing gently out on the right knee. Maybe bobbing into it. And then we're going to shift the hips over to the left until the right foot plants flat. And then we'll come up to center and switch sides. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. Then we're going to shift the hips over to the right until the left foot plants flat. And we're going to come up to center and we're going to hug the knees into the chest. Then we're going to drop both knees over to the right side. Left arm extends straight out from the shoulder and you're looking out over the left hand. We're going to come up to center. Hug those knees in for a breath. And then drop both knees over to the left side. Right arm extends and we're looking out over the right hand. We're going to come into center again and we're going to come up to a seated position. Find my glasses. And we're going to finish up with an opener for our scapula levator. So right arm is going to reach behind the neck. And then the left hand gently pulls the head in front of the left shoulder. And then we'll switch sides. Left hand behind the neck and the right hand gently pulls the head in front of the right shoulder. And then that is it. Nice work today.
Oh, thanks, Elizabeth.
Yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
putting up with all my whining.
Oh, I'm pretty whiny today too.